Hi, in last video we discussed about MAC sublayer. There are two sublayers. One is DCF, another is PCF. In last video we discussed about this DCF. In this video we are going to discuss this PCF. Okay, we are going to discuss this PCF. Okay, we will discuss PCF now. Okay, PCF. What is meant by PCF? Point coordination function. The PCF is an optional access method that can be implemented in a infrastructure network. Means we can only use it in this infrastructure network. We are not going to use in adduct network. Only we can use in infrastructure network. We are not going to use this PCM in adduct network because it is an optional access method. Okay. Next, PCF is implemented on the top of DCF. Yes, you can see that this PCF is on top of this DCF. Okay, you can see that this PCF on the top of on the top of DCF. Okay, the PCF is used mostly for time sensitive transmission. Means you are going to use this PCF in time sensitive transmission. Okay, PCF as a centralized connection free polling access method. The PCF is an centralized connection free polling access method. We know that what is meant by polling. Polling is nothing but will be a primary station and secondary station. The primary station is ready to receive the information. So the sender will ask the receiver, secondary station, is there any information to receive by me? It will going to ask for the secondary station, that is polling. Okay, and the AP performs polling for station at the capable of being polled. Okay, I explain what is mean by polling. The stations are polled one after the other, sending any data they have to the AP. Means if there are any, they are going to, all the station are going to poll one by one, and they are asking, sending any data they have to the AP. Means any data to send for the AP they are asking. Okay, next one is to give priority to PCF over DCF. Another set of interframe spaces has been defined. Means they are telling that to give the priority for PCF over DCF, to give the importance for the PCF over DCF, they are going to use two types of IFS. IFS is nothing but interframe spaces. What are those two IFS? One is PIFS, another one is SIFS. Okay, these are the two interface spaces. Okay, the SIFS is the same as that as in the DCF, and PIFS is shorter than of DIFS. Okay, you can see that this PIFS is shorter than that of DIFS. Okay, these are the two interframe spaces. Okay, this means that if at the same time the station want to use only DCF and an AP wants to use PCF, the APS priority means they will give the priority for AP to use the PCF, then station want to use DCF means there will be a priority for using PCF by AP rather than DCF used by station. Okay, next due to the priority of PCF over DCF, station that has only used DCF may not again access to media. To prevent this the so to prevent this, station that only use DCF may not again access to the media. To prevent this, we are going to use this to prevent this, the repetition interval has been designed to cover both connection free, nothing but PCF, and connection based DCF channel. Okay, we know that PCF for the connection free means connectionless network, and DCF for connection based traffic. Okay, next the repetition level which is repeated continuously start with the special control frame called Biocon frame. Means what is this Biocon frame? The repetition interval which is repeated continuously start with the special controls frame called Biocon frame. You can see here Biocon frame. Okay, next when the station hear the Biocon frame, they start their NAV for duration of the connection free period of repetition interval. What is mean by NAV? We discussed here. You can see that NAV nothing but network allocation vector. Okay, network allocation vector. You can see that in this diagram, this is NAV. Okay, network allocation vector. Next, you can see here example of repetition interval. Okay, you can see that here there is a repetition interval in this figure. This is interval, this is also interval, this is also interval, this is also interval. ISIFS is nothing but short interface frame. Okay, that is the short interval. You can see that duration the repeated interval, the PC means point control can send the pole frame, okay, receive data, send an ACK, receive an ACK, or do any combination of these. We are going to use this small space, nothing but interval, okay. They are going to telling that we are going to do any of this process like pole frame, receive data, send an ACK, receive an ACK, or do any combination of this. We are going to have some waiting time, that is short interference space, okay. Then at the end of the connection free period, the PC send an CF end, means connection free end, the frame to allow the connection based station to use the media, means this connection less frame allowed to use the connection based station to use a media. That's it, okay. Next is fragmentation. What is meant by fragmentation? The wireless environment is very noisy, okay. The wireless environment is very noisy, okay. We know that the wireless environment is very noisy, so you have to transmit the corrupted frame again and again. To avoid this, we have using fragmentation, okay. To avoid resending the corrupted frame, means noisy frame. Due to noisy, the frames will be corrupted, so you have to send the copy of that frame again. So to avoid this, we are using fragmentation. You can see that the protocol therefore recommended fragmentation. What is mean by this fragmentation? Nothing but a device, the division of a large frame into smaller ones. Means suppose this is large frame, is we are going to divide large frame into small frames. It is more efficient to resend a small frame than the large frame. Means this one is corrupted, means we can send this part only. So what the use of this means, the efficiency to resend a small frame rather than the large frame, means we can send easily the small frames rather than large frames, okay. That is the fragmentation. Next one is frame format of this PCM, okay. PCF, okay. PCF frame format of PCF. There are, you can see that there are 9 fields, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. There are 9 fields in this frame format PCF, okay. There are 9 fields of frame format in PCF. We will discuss one by one, okay. First, FC, okay. What is meant by FC? Frame control. A frame control field is 2 bytes long, means size of this FC is 2 bytes, okay. bytes. Define the type of frame and some control information. The table describe the subfield. Okay, it can define that type of frame and some control information, what type of frame it is and some control information it going to give. Okay, we will discuss what is the frame type from some control function. The table describe the first one is version. What is the version of the frame? Current version is 0. Type of information management 00 means if it contains 00 means it is management type. If 01 means control type, 10 means data type. Okay, subtype of each type we can see in table 15.2. this is the, you can see that value of subtype field in current frames. One is 1011 means requested to send, 1100 means clear to send, 1101 means acknowledgement. Okay, you can see that subtype of each type. These are the three types. 1011 means request to send, 1100 means clear to send, 1101 means ACK, that is nothing but acknowledgement. Next one is to DS, define later. From DS, define later. Okay, we will define later these two frame in upcoming topics. More frag, when set to 1 means more fragments. Next one is retry, when set to 1 means retransmit the frame. When there is a 1 means you have to transmit frame. Next one is power management, means when set to 1 means station is in more management, power management mode. Means if it is this PWR space MGT means if it is 1 means what is this mean? Nothing but station is in power management mode. More data, when set to 1 means station has more data to send. WEP means wide equivalent privacy. WEP means wide equivalent privacy. Next one is RSVD, received. Okay, these are the subfields of FC field. FC means frame control. Next one you can see that D. Okay, D is, the size of D is 2 bytes. If all frame types except 1, this field define the duration of the transmission that is used to set the value of NAV. Means this field is going to set the value for our NAV, means network allocation vector, means it will give the value for NAV, this D. Okay, if one control frame, this field define ID of the frame. Okay, next field is address. You can see that 1 2 3 4, there are 4 address fields are there. You can see that there are 4 address fields, each 6 byte. Means you can see that there are 4 address, 1 2 3 4. Each address field is of size 6 bytes, 6 byte, 6 byte, 6 byte and 6 bytes. Next one is the meaning of each address field depend on the value of TD to DS and from DS subfield. Means the meaning of this address fields are depend on this to and from DS subfields of this FC. Means the meaning of this address fields is depend on subfields of FC to DS and from DS. We are going to discuss later. You can see that here we are going to discuss. You can D 2DS from DS value are there. We are going to know the what is the meaning of this address after giving the value for 2DS and from DS. We are going to discuss it later. Okay. Next one is SC. What is meant by SC? Sequence control. This field defines the sequence number of the frame to be sent in a flow control. Means what is this sequence control? Sequence control field defines the sequence number of the frame to be sent in the flow control. Means it will give the sequence number of the frame to be used in flow control. Next one is frame body. Next field is frame body. The size from 0 to 2312 bytes. The size will vary from 0 to 2312 bytes. This field contains the information based on the type and the subtype defined in the FC field. Means this field contain the information. This field will contain the information based on the type and the subtype defined in FC field. Okay. The last one is FCS. Okay. Nothing but flow control. This flow control contains the CRC32 error detection sequence. Means we are going to use CRC32 for error detection sequence. This is the frame format of PCF. Next one is frame type. Okay, we discussed earlier 3 types of frames: management frame, control frame and data frame. Type of information means type of frames. There are 3 types of frames. The wireless LAN defined by IEEE 802.11 has 3 categories of frame. One is management frame, control frame and data frame. What is mean by management frame? Management frame are used to initial communication between station and access point. Means this management frames will used for initial connection between station and the AP. Okay, this management frame used to initial connection between the station and the access point. Next one is control frame. Control frames are used for accessing the channel and acknowledgement frame. Why these control frames are used? Control frames are used to access the channel and Acknowledging frame means we are going to access the channel and the acknowledgement frame. Okay, for control frame the value of type field is 0 1 means type field is 0 1. The value of subfields for the frames are shown in the table. If 1011 means RTS means request to send. Okay, if 1100 CTS clear to send. Suppose 1101 means ACK acknowledgement. Okay, last type is data frame. Data frame are used for carrying the data and the control information. Why this data frame is used for carrying and control information. Okay, these are the frame types. Next, addressing mechanism. Okay, addressing mechanism. The IEEE 802.11 addressing mechanism specify 4 cases defined by the value of 2 flags in the FC field. Okay, in FC field we are going to give the value for this 2DS and from DS. Okay, we are going to give the value for 2DS and from DS. Okay, you can see the table. You can see the table 2DS and from DS we are going to give the value like 0011 10101. Like this we are going to give the value for DS and the from DS. Okay, okay, if address 1 is always the address of the next device. Okay, means what this address 1 specifies, this address 1 is always the address of next device. Means what this address 1 contain nothing but it gives the address of next device. Next one, address 2. Address 2 is always the address of previous device. Means this is one means this address 1 will have the address of this device. This address 2 contain the address of this device. Next, address 3. What this address 3 contain? This address of the final destination if it is not defined by the address 1. Okay, means it can what this address 3 will keep nothing but it give the address of the final destination. It give the final destination station if it is not defined by the address 1. address 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ address define ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ address 3 will keep the final destination station address. Next one is address 4. Address 4 is the address of the original source station if it is not the same as address 2. Okay, means it will, this address 4 will keep the address of original source station if it is not same as the address 2. Okay, means what they are telling means it, this fourth address, the address 4 will keep the address of original station. When it will hold the address of original source station means if it is not same as the address 2, first it will take the original and it will going to compare with the address 2. If it is same, it will not going to keep. Okay, it is not same means it going to keep the address of original station. Okay, now we are going to discuss cases means 2 ds from ds. Case 1 0 0 means here you can see that 2 ds and from ds both are 0 0. This means that the frame is not going to destination system and not coming from destination system. Okay, ds nothing but destination system. Okay, both are 0 0 means it implies that not going to destination system, not coming from the destination system. Okay, this is the meaning of this 0 0. Next, the frame is going from one station is a BSS to other without passing through the destination system. Means you can see that the frame is going from one station in a BSS to another without passing through the destination system. Means it is passing from this to this without passing the destination system. The acknowledgement frame should be sent to the original sender. So the acknowledgement should be sent for the original sender. Next case is 1 0 means you can see that here to destination system from destination to destination system 0. Next, from destination system 1. Okay, in this case to destination system is 0, from destination system is 1. Okay, this means that frame is coming from destination system. Means here you can see that the frame is coming from only from the destination system. 1 implies the coming, 0 implies the not coming. Okay, here we have the 1 for the from ds means frame is coming from the destination system. For ds 1 represent. Okay, next the frame is coming from an AP and going to system. You can see that the frame is coming from AP means access point going to station. Okay, you can see that the frame is coming from the AP and going for the station, that is nothing but BSS. Okay, then ACK should be sent to AP. ACK should be sent to AP because the AP is sending the frame, so we should send the ACK to this AP only. Okay, next the address tree contain the original sender of the frame. Means it is contain the address of another BSS. Next case is 2ds1 from ds0. Means in this case 2ds is 1, from ds is 0. This means that frame is going to destination frame. Means you can see that the frame is going to destination system. The frame is going from the station to an AP means it is ulta. Here in case to from AP to station, here station to AP. Okay, this is ulta. Next, address tree contain the final destination of the frame means another BSS. The address tree contain the destination of the frame. Okay, destination of the frame. Address 4 is not applicable. Next case is 1 1. 1 1 is nothing but 2 DS also 1, from DS also 1. Okay, you can see that in this case 2 DS is 1, from DS is 1. This is the case in which destination is also wireless. The frame is going from a AP to another AP in a wireless destination system. Means you can see that the frame is coming from one AP going to another AP. This is frame. This is coming from one AP going for the another AP. Okay, this is wireless destination system. In this case, when both two destination and from destination is one means this represent the wireless distribution system. In this case, the frames come from the one AP will send to another AP. Okay. Next, we do not need to define address if the destination address is a wireless, because the frame is the case of format is wire LAN frame Ethernet. Okay, via Ethernet. You can see that this is the address for represent the source. Here we need 4 address to define: original sender, final destination, and 2 terminated APs. Means you are going to give you have the 4 address 1 2 3 4 means you are going to fill 4 address. Okay, first address original address, next one is final destination address, next one is 2 intermediate access point address you are going to fill. Okay, you can see that you are filling receiving AP, sending AP, and destination address, source address. That is only they are telling you have to fill 4 address fields also. 2 is address of AP, next one is destination, another one is frame. This is the end of our this address mechanism. Next one is exposed station problem. What is the exposed station problem? You can see that in this problem a station refrained from using a channel even when the channel is available for use. A station refrained means not using. Okay, not using. Refrained from means not using a channel when the channel is available for use. Means they are telling that if channel is available for the use also, this station is not using. Okay, this is the problem of exposed station problem. In this figure you can see the exposed station problem. Okay, in this figure a station is transmitted to B. A station A is transmitted to B. Station A is transmitted to B. Okay. Next, station C has some of the data to send to station D. Okay. Here station A transmitting to B, means some information is transmitting from A to B, and station C having some data to send to D, which can be sent without interfering with the station A and B. But this C is not able to send the data to D interference with A and B, means without interacting with A and B, the C cannot send the information to D. Okay, that is the meaning of this. Okay, however, station C is exposed to transmission from A, means the station C is exposed to transmission from the A. Okay, that is station C is what A is sending, and this refrained from the sending, means the C is capable of hearing all the information of A, so this is not going to send. In other words, C is too C is too conservative and waste the capacity of channel. What is meant by this conservative? Conservative is nothing but sudden change, and this C will waste the capacity of the channel, because this can hear all the information of A, and C will not going to send the information for D, so it is going to change suddenly and waste the capacity of the channel also. Okay, because C is exposed to transmission from A to B. Okay, next this is exposed station problem. Next one is the handshaking messages like RTS and CTS cannot help in this case. We discussed handshaking messages, RTS and CTS. What is meant by RTS? Ready to send. Okay, CTS means clear to send. These two messages will not help in this case. Suppose station C hears the RTS from A, means this station C hears the RTS from A, means because here C can hear the information of A. Okay, so but does not hear to CTS from B. Here what they are telling, C can hear only RTS message, but it cannot hear the CTS message. C can hear only the RTS message from the A, but not CTS. Okay, only can hear RTS, it cannot hear CTS. RTS is heard, CTS is not heard by the station C. Okay, station Station C, after hearing the RTS from A, okay, Station C, after hearing the RTS from A, can wait for the time so that CTS from B reaches to A. Okay, what they are telling, C, yes, the A of the CTS message. What this C will do? C will wait for the frame CTS from B reaches to A. It is then send RTS to D, show that it need to communicate with D. Means after getting CTS, what this C will do, it then send the RTS to D, show that it need to communicate with D. Means the C wants to communicate with D by sending RTS. But station B and A may use this RTS, okay, but station A is the sending state, not the receiving state. Okay, this A is sending state, not receiving state. Okay, that is the twist here. The both station B and A may use this RTS, but station A is sending state, not receiving state, not the receiving state. The A is not in the stage of receiving. However, station B respond with CTS. Okay, CTS. The problem is here, if station A yes started sending it data, station C cannot hear the CTS from station C cannot hear the CTS from D because the collision, means there will be a collision between the C and D. It cannot send it data to D. This remain exposed until A finish sending its data as figure show. Okay. If C send, the collision would be in this area. Okay. This is the handshaking, not help in this export station problem. Okay, what they are telling, this C can hear to A. Okay, it going to get only RTS message, not getting the CTS message. Okay, only it is getting RTS message. Okay, then at this time what it will do, the C will send the RTS message to D, but here there is a twist. Okay, this A is ready for sending the data, not for the accepting the data here. Okay, this A will send the data after getting the CTS. Okay, CTS frame ಬರ್ತಿದಂಗೆ A will send the data. You can see that here the A is sending data, and C is still waiting that this C is still waiting it will get the CTS, but CTS frame will not get from the D to C because there is a collision. Okay, this so this A will remain exposed until sending the data to B. Okay, this is the exposed station problem. Okay, and next I'm going to explain the physical layer. Okay, physical layer of IEEE A02.11. okay, next video I am going to explain this frame layer of IEEE 802.11. okay, thank you.